you better strap in because this is one of the releases of the year. How's it going, everyone? I am back to give you everything you need to know about the upcoming Jordan 4 OG Thunders. This includes the retail, resell, where to get them, hold or sell, best sizes to go for, everything all in this short below 10-minute video. And make sure you listen carefully because 1, this will be a hard sneaker to get, and 2, this will make you some money if you want to. Anyway, let's delve straight in. So on the 13th of May, the Jordan 4 Thunders will be dropping a full family size run. This is adult sizes, this is GS sizes, this is younger kid sizes, and this is even toddler sizes as well. Your adult sizes will be for £190, your GS size will be £108, younger kids at £55, and your toddler sizes at £47. Now, where can you get your hands on the sneaker? Well, many different retailers will get these. However, your main bet will be the Nike Sneakers app at 8 AM. Now, if you've watched any of my previous How to Cop guides, you will know that this is your main chance to get your hands on this sneaker. On the 13th of May at 8 AM, head over to the Sneakers app and you will see the product page loaded. At 8 AM, the draw will open and you will have 15 minutes to enter your accounts, and after that 15 minutes, you'll be notified whether you win or whether you taken out. Stock will be limited, so it will be a hard cop, but this is where these little tips and tricks can help you. If you just enter one account, your chances of winning are quite slim, so you'll be entering multiple into this raffle. The way you can do this is obviously with different accounts. However, you need to make sure these accounts have different information on. For example, if you make 10 accounts all on the same phone, all on the same card, all on the same address, and you enter these on this draw, all of these are going to be filtered, so your entries that you just entered won't even be valid and will never ever even win. So there are ways around this. You want to make sure that when you make the accounts, these are different information, this is different phone, or you're entering via a bot which will enter different proxies for you. Things like different emails and cards you will also need. However, there's a couple methods that you can do to get this to work very easily. And this is the same for every single raffle retailer that will get these. If you don't know, Sneakers is the main place, Sneakers is Nike, so they will get the most stock. However, there's other retailers that get this sneaker and they do a raffle. So a couple days before the release, you've even seen some pop up already, they will drop raffles for this sneaker, which means you can enter for them now, and on the day you'll be notified whether you win or lose. Now, what do I mean by all the main retailers? This is your places like End Clothing, S&S, Size Launches, Foot Patrol, and a load of different retailers will get these. So where can you get all that information of all the different lists of different retailers? Because there's literally over 50 different retailers you can enter for this sneaker. Well, that is where a cook group links in, and if you don't know, I do run my own group where we give you everything you need to know about sneakers. You know what I was talking about before, about how to make accounts without getting filtered in different releases? Don't worry, we can teach you that. We can teach you how to start Sneaker Bottom. We give you all the information about every single sneaker release, all the raffle links, all the support you need, stock numbers, everything, all within the group. If these members on screen can make thousands a month, so can yourself. We are open to all circumstances and experiences, so if you've got no clue about sneakers, or if you already have a good idea and you want to start scaling up, we can 100% help you do this. There are a load of different sneaker releases, restocks that sometimes even happen daily that you will never even hear about. But if you're within the group, you have the monitors, you have the notifications, we give you everything you need. And you're still probably thinking, I don't really trust this. Well, here is a load of a member's feedback as well. We've been running for nearly 2 years now, guys, and our success just keeps on increasing. Free raffle slots, so we'll bot for you for completely free. The list just goes on. Our most popular tier is our £35 a month package, which gives you everything to do with sneakers. But for today's video, we'll offer you a nice 45% off your first month. So head to the top link down in the description below and use code THUNDER for 45% off your first month. Anyways, we've gone over to where you can get the sneaker. Let's talk money. So you're probably looking at the StockX prices right now and thinking, yeah, there's some profit to be made, but this is a hell of a lot lower than it usually is for the hype Jordan 4. What tends to happen is a Jordan 4 will be really high resale value before the release, and it'll start to drop a fair bit after release. But why is this sneaker different? Why has it already dropped a fair bit? If you do not know, the US has already had a massive drop for this sneaker. So there's a lot of pairs at the moment within the market in the US. This has caused a load of people to start undercutting each other, so the price has dipped already quite a lot before the EU and UK release. Now you're probably thinking, oh no, this is bad, they're bricking the market already. However, this is not a bad thing. Think of it this way, these pairs were going to release at some point anyway, whether they release it the same date or whether they release it a couple days before, or in this case they've released it weeks before in the US. All this means is when the EU and UK have a full release for the sneaker, they won't drop as much. You may even see them hold their price, or there's a slight chance they could go up a little bit. And you're probably thinking, well, if they're releasing more pairs, how could they possibly go up a little bit? What if the majority of stock is already out there, and then when the EU and UK find out about the sneaker, they'll be posted all on the social medias, and demand might go a lot higher than the stock that is produced within the EU and UK. Now it still may go down a little bit, but let's look at the prices and give you a realistic idea. Normally this sneaker will be sitting around the £350 to £450 mark before the release, but as they've already launched stock, they're sitting around the £280 to £320 at the moment. So after the EU and UK get their pairs, obviously it does depend how much stock is released. I don't expect them to drop majorly from this resale value. I can expect it maximum to drop around the £240 mark, but that still is quite a push. The really bad sizes, yes, might drop to around the £220, £230 mark. However, your good sizes 8 to 12, I can see is holding above £240, leaving you very good margins for this sneaker. And don't worry, we'll get into the best sizes to go for. Now in terms of stock numbers, well, with a lot already being released within the US, it's quite hard to predict. In my opinion, now I could be completely wrong, but we will see around 25,000 pairs for the Nike sneakers release. Now this is technically a complete guess, but more of an educated guess. Obviously you have things like early access, so early access might wipe out 50% of that stock straight away. But overall I see it around being that for the Nike sneakers UK. But again, I could be completely wrong. They could decide to push out 50k, or they could decide to do us like Seafoams and only give us like 5,000 pairs. But we can hope for over 20,000. Now your best size to go for, well, would it shock you to say that your best profit return on investments won't actually be the adult sizes? In my opinion, the GS sizes will actually be your best return on investment, and these are definitely going to be your sizes 4.5 to a UK 6. GS sizes is older kid sizes, so it runs from your size 3 all the way up to your size 6. Now sizes 3 to 4 tend to be a little bit bricky on most releases, however your sizes 4.5 to 6 tend to do very well. And why is this a better return on investment? Well, the retail is a hell of a lot lower. Now the average women's foot size is between size 4 and 6, so all of these pairs are going to fit women. And like all of us, everyone's going to pick the cheaper option, which will be the GS pairs. I can see the GS pairs sitting around the £150 mark, leaving you a nice £50 margin to be made. And if you look at the return on investment, this is actually better than the adult pairs. Now your other sizes such as toddler sizes and your younger kid sizes will be a little bit different. These will really depend on if you actually have clients to sell to. On a general, these are a lot harder to move, however you can make a little bit of money, however it will be your lunch brick flip money. So if you don't really have clients or customers, I wouldn't really go for the younger kids and the toddler sizes. In terms of the adult sizes, your sizes 8 to 12 will be best in my opinion. There's no point entering the lower sizes because there's GS and sizes 8 to 12 most demand. It's a men's shoe. I can see them performing the best. So adult sizes, go sizes 8 to 12 and go for the GS sizes, size 4.5 to 6 for your best profit margin. Now in terms of your hold or sell. Now Jordan 4 is actually usually a really good hold. Do I expect these to be different? A little bit, I'll be honest. This is a different colorway. We can all say that wearing bright yellow sneakers is quite hard to pull off. We need to look at previous statistics here, and the easiest one you can connect it to is the Jordan 4 Red Thunder. Now yes, these have technically gone up in value a fair bit over a year. However, just look at the difference between your ask and bid. It's so sparse. Some sizes are going for £350 and some are still going for what, £250? In my opinion, yes, this yellow Thunder sneaker will go up over time and could make you some money if you're looking between 6 months around the summertime and also around Christmas time. Could definitely go up a fair bit. However, is there better sneaker investments right now? Now I'm going to be straight up, in my personal opinion, yes. You look at other Jordan 4s such as Seafoams, for example. I believe this sneaker will be a great investment, especially for summer, and straight after summer you have Christmas, and that's another whole lot of demand. So I believe the Seafoams will perform a lot better because they're just a cleaner, more wearable colorway. There really wasn't much stock produced either. Will the sneaker go up over time? Yes. If you want to hold it, obviously make sure you do have enough money to hold sneakers, guys. It's going to affect at all going for future releases, or you want to hit 10 pairs of next release and you don't have the money because you're holding a Jordan 4 Thunder, you shouldn't be holding at all. Only hold if your capital allows it to. You can buy the sneaker, put it in the wardrobe and forget about it. That is when you should hold. So yes, I believe it could be a good hold. However, personally, I'll be selling most of my pairs because I believe there's better sneaker investments out there. Now in terms of in-store, now you will probably see the sneaker drop in a couple JDs around the UK. If you're from a major city, these are places like Birmingham, London, Manchester, Nottingham and so on, your JDs might get pairs in. So definitely head around to your JDs on the day. Also try and go a couple days before, try and get a couple hints from the staff, and you might be able to find out from there. Also, some JDs might actually get them a couple days late, so keep going over a couple days at least. Now overall, this is going to be a tough release, guys, so make sure you're doing everything possible you possibly can. To have the best chances possible, obviously you need our support within KaiKicks Apprentice, because we're going to give you everything you need to know. All the raffles, the exact stock numbers, and trust me, the exact stock numbers alone will literally 10 times your chances, because some sizes will have 10 times more stock than another size, and we'll give you that information. Other things like free slots ACO, so we will enter your information via our bots for completely free. Head over to the top link down in the description and use code THUNDER on checkout for 45% off your first month. Or if you just want to have a look at the features, obviously check out our website, which is also top link down in the description. Or if you have any questions, we are really active over on our Instagram, KaiKicks Apprentice, so ask your questions away there, guys. Good luck in this release, subscribe to the channel, we're on the grind to 10,000 subs. Comment down below what you think about the sneaker, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.